stars, whose waking dreams drive men insane. Cthulhu. If you haven't heard of it, you've probably encountered it at some point. This comes from my favorite author, H.P. Lovecraft. He didn't write books. He wrote a lot of short stories, which is one of the reasons why I recommend reading Lovecraft, is because who at Tech has time to read like an entire book? That's pretty long. So I like short stories. Some of them are just a couple of pages long. Others are 20 pages long. You know, enough to keep you engaged. But each story is really in-depth. It's got a beginning, a middle, and an end. And usually an end that's very surprising. So one of the reasons why I really recommend reading Lovecraft is because, one, you've probably encountered some of his creations, like Cthulhu. If you've ever seen a tentacled monster anywhere on the internet, in memes or whatever it may be, you've probably encountered some of his stuff. And his work has been around since the 20s, so it's already stood the test of time. But very few have actually read his work. So I highly recommend reading it for that reason alone. But the bigger reason, much more important reason, is that he really introduces you to amazingly vivid worlds. Stuff that I couldn't think of. And he describes them in such a detail that, you know, part of you wants to believe it's real. But it's really amazing stuff. So I highly recommend for anybody, especially if you're short on time, to